Hello, and as the screen says, welcome. My name is David Kelly. I'm the team lead for Team 2 of the UCL Masters in Computer Science App Design module. The other team members are David Hanson and Simon Grice. And this is our application. Our client wanted an app that would assist with the diagnosis of the TST, or tuberculin skin test reaction test. This is an injection that's given to the arm, and then 2 or 3 days later the measure of swelling is taken, and in addition to a medical history, and this is then used to assess the chances that the patient has or will develop active TB. It's a difficult procedure because it involves experience and also consulting paper guidelines, the NICE guidelines for the correct treatment. It can be complicated by medical history, so for example if the person is HIV positive or has full-blown AIDS, this can make diagnosis much more difficult. So this is our start screen. You can see here we have some settings, so we can remove that welcome screen the next time we start up the app. We have a nice little menu. Let's have a quick look. We can send some feedback. We can take a photograph, which is then stored on the phone, so if a doctor wants to take a photograph of a particular reaction for a consultation, he can, or she can. We have some documentation. It was made clear to us that documentation was important so that doctors could fully trust the source of the data. We have a help page which describes how the app works. We have a legal disclaimer, very important these days, and we have a little about section, so if people want more details, then for example we can see the NICE guidelines in detail, or we can go to an online calculator which offers a very similar functionality to our app. So let's try a patient, see what happens. So new patient. So let's put in a couple of errors just so we can see what happens. So let's just do that. Now let's try to submit now. And as you can see, the form contains errors. So those areas which are obligatory have come up in red. Contact, let's try that. Still no good, no test performed. So let's say that positive. Hopefully, yes, there we go. So now we have a list of medical conditions. Let's say this person has HIV. Submit. So the chances that this patient has TB or is about to develop TB, as you can see, are extremely high, given their medical history. And we have the NICE recommendations here in separate little boxes. Let's have a look. There we go. Let's just do one more. And you can see a few extra features of the application. So for certain countries where we have the data, let's say Argentina, we get an extra select for state and province. Let's say that they're young. So let's say they emigrated to the UK when they were 4 years old. And now we also have an extra section for ethnicity, because again we have the data for that. Recent contact, say recent contact, submit. Let's not give this person any particular conditions. We'll see what happens. Wow, so it's extremely likely that this particular patient has TB. And that's it. That's the application. It's designed to maximize workflow, so there's not much in the way of fuss, but it does do the job extremely efficiently. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye bye.